Major League Soccer's opening day here at Lockhart Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. Miami Fusion history has begun.
Quite enough velocity on it, or power to get it past the goalkeeper Garland.
Nice pass, Sane back to Williams, touch the shot and goal! Goal for DC. They split the defense on the far side. Sane lays it back and Williams slams it home. Five-man wall, Echeverry, far post, off the bar, and the rebound shot put in by Sane. When the shot came in, Sane lost his marker, Kleiman, and the ball found his foot, and he found the back of the net. It's 2-0 DC. Miami Fusion history has begun, but it begins with a 2-0 loss against DC.
Soldier Field ready for the first professional team to call this place home since 1984. The
great scene and a great crowd here tonight for the Fire's home opener.
Cannot give him the ball with room in the box. It's a 1-0 Chicago lead.
Chivas USA in the red and white will make their MLS debut against DC United, a four-time champion of Major League Soccer. Moreno on the go, has to come down on the breaking run. A ball played across by the top. Josh Gross has scored for DC United right after they make the substitution. So Chivas USA, DC all the way into the field. DC United, defending chance going forward. Inside a crowded box, loose ball, Gomez for the chip. Oh, he scores! Christian Gomez takes advantage, and for the second time today, off of a substitution moments later, DC United has scored. So DC United, in their first game as defending champions, come up with a 2-0 win over Chivas USA in their MLS debut. Here we go with the first kickoff at home for Real Salt Lake. Rapids are in white, Real Salt Lake in primary red. Just announcing the attendance figure here, better than 25,000. Here's the long one inside, a chance! Hey, gotta go! Ryan Dudson. So Real Salt Lake in front of a sellout crowd. You're looking at the Honda MVP of the match, Brian Dunseth, with the game's only goal that came in the 81st minute.
Houston Dynamo and Colorado Rapids tonight here at Robertson Stadium on the campus of the University of Houston. And we're about to get a franchise underway. Nice pass, trickling in, a goal!
Brian Ching's a great
Colorado with a threat, and just like that, we're tied. Nice cross and a goal! Ching rings up number 2. Mullen toward the corner, sends to the box, header and a goal! A hat-trick in the first half for Brian Ching. Dynamo leading Colorado 3-1. They win this year. Chivas on the road gets it easily. There's the cross and a goal! De Rosario with the gorgeous cross, and the 4th time is the charm. De Rosario looking for Ching, and there's a wheel, and what a goal that is! Alejandro Moreno. Well, if you like exclamation points to the end of your sentences.
It's just too easy for Hartman, that one. Just when you need a bit of quality.
Eddie Johnson, will he shoot? Takes his time, gone for the near post, and he scored. And that is the opening goal. He scored against them on Wednesday. Wednesday night, and Eddie Johnson has done it again.
They were very unfortunate not to score again today. They haven't. They go back to the drawing board, and Mo Johnson can go in the dressing room and tell the guys that that's more what he was looking for.
New York Red Bulls are on the road, getting ready to help Seattle Sounders FC make their Major League Soccer debut. They come in as the 15th team in MLS.
Every single fan had the scarf above their head. It's fantastic, the atmosphere, the energy, the buzz, you can feel it. Hopefully that transforms onto the field for both teams tonight.
They tried the give and go. Touched over on the right. Montero, the shot, and a goal! Seattle has their first. Brad Evans gets it. Here's Montero on the steer. He's going to walk in. The shot. Montero has 2. Seattle has 3. Seattle gets their first win in their first game. A shutout as well.
We are live in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as you're about to witness history. The new expansion team, the Philadelphia Union, will host their first ever home game against DC United.
Torres drives it, carried away by Troy Perkins. Not done. Moreno on the ball. Torres, left-footed drive, it's out, it's in it! Lacroix scored! Philadelphia's first ever goal! By Arrieta. And now Philadelphia may have a counterattack. Here comes Latour. Latour drives and it's in it! It's in it! Philadelphia is up 2-0. Blocked forward by United. And now a chance here. As Carranza gets onto it, left-footed shot, it's in the net! It's in the net! Santiago Carranza has stunned the crowd. Sits on the turf and it's in the net! It's in the net! United is equalized! Roscoe from the back. Strikes and tries, and it's in the net! It's in the net! Number 3 for Latour! Our first ever home game! There's joy for the home fans! 3-0!
The Timbers winning their first 3 games away from home while the finishing touches were put to this stadium gelled when now then Palazzo is away for Portland. Still Palazzo! Yes! Dewsbury trying to find the perfect delivery beyond the back post, sits up invitingly, oh, it's a cracking volley, and it's 2-0 Portland! A dream start, and gelled when twice as nice. He caused problems, a little improvisation on this one though. Rodney Wallace, oh, he fizzed it in, the goalkeeper lost it! In front of the Timbers army, Palazzo has his second, and Portland are 3-0 up. A nice curler, and Gleason hasn't kept it out, and the Chicago Fire are right back in this now. What about that from Marco Papa?
Well, it's nothing that's unexpected. The skill I talked about, his technical ability.
Immediately takes up a position just outside the penalty areas. It's floated beyond the far post. Cooper back into the mix. Is it scrambled in? It's an almighty rocket, and it's there. More pandemonium in Portland. Sheer delight on this first night in Portland.
It's an absolute electric atmosphere here. A sold-out crowd, 23,000 plus. A wonderful soccer history in Vancouver. They've been waiting to get to the MLS, and they're finally here.
They know all about his style and what he brings to the team.
Cumiento, the 26-year-old, gets to the byline. Here he comes for Hasley! Eric Hasley writes another page in the long, storied history of the beautiful game in Vancouver with the Whitecaps' first goal in Major League Soccer. Dwayne De Rosario round the back. De Rosario! De Rosario creates history of his own here on the Whitecaps opening day with the 8,000th goal in the history of Major League Soccer. Cumiento brought through for Dunfield! Terry Dunfield, born in Vancouver, scores on the opening day in MLS for the Whitecaps. They re-establish their advantage after 26 minutes at Empire Field. Tybert's ball in. It might come to Harris. Atiba Harris. 3-1 Vancouver. Will it be 3 points on their opening day in Major League Soccer? Scorer of Vancouver's first goal. Harris through for Knight. The flag stays down and West Knight is in on Fry. Knight squares it for Hasley. It will be 3 points for Vancouver as they open against Toronto FC at Empire Field in Major League Soccer. It is a very special day for Major League Soccer in Canada. It is a special day for the city of Montreal as the Impact play their home opener in front of almost 60,000 at Olympic Stadium. Cross into the middle and the header is there!
That was a bit of a scuffle at the middle of the park here. Chicago Fire players and Impact coming together.
Played through by Niarco. Grazzini helps it on and then Adoro! And Chicago Fire tie the game. At Olympic Stadium, it finishes 1-1. Davy Arnaud, the first player to score a goal for Montreal Impact in Major League Soccer.
This 62,000 have come to witness the birth of not one, but 2 new teams. This is really what we live for, isn't it? Days like today, 2 new teams being born. Via. Oh, Discarode. Mixed Discarode with the Cara! And he has put it in! What a moment for NYCFC. What a moment for Mixed Discarode. It could be the goal that silences the ball. NYCFC in front. Good work from Shelton and still he goes. What a run from Shelton. David Villa, fouled by Colin. Down he goes. Aurelian Colin.
He's in his
he's pocket. Off. He is sent off. Aurelian Colin with a foot-up challenge on David Villa is sent off. Kaká takes it and it's deflected and got in! A goal that will be etched into Orlando history, and it's Kaká who has done it.
It doesn't matter how it goes in, it's just a matter of the fact that it does go in for Orlando City. In their home MLS opener, that is a big goal for Kaká in this city of Orlando.
The wait is over. Today from Yankee Stadium, New York City FC, welcome to your home. The fans who've long anticipated today are flooding through the turnstiles at Yankee Stadium, 40,000 strong. His nickname has always been El Guaje, the kid. Here he is again. Villa throw! Oh, he scored now! David Villa bringing the house down at Yankee Stadium.
Little touch from Nemec. Oh, and they're in the clear here, and Shelton goes down. Was there any touch? There was. It's a red card. For the second week in a row, an NYCFC opponent reduced to 10 men. Here's David Villa. Villa across the face and goal! And there it is! First touch of the ball, and Patrick Mullins may well have sealed the game for NYCFC against his old club. A bit too early to call them the new Bronx Bombers just yet, but this was pretty close to perfect for Jason Kreis and NYCFC.
Tonight, from historic Bobby Dodd Stadium, the first ever match for expansion side Atlanta United. They get set to host the New York Red Bulls. 55,000 fans in attendance, a sold-out crowd with big expectations.
Here's a chance to cross it in, looking for Garza, backside and in for the first goal in Atlanta United history from Yamil Assad. Questions ensuing, corner, headed in! Royer this time denied on the easier of the two attempts, flying through with the header. All square in Atlanta with a quarter hour to play. Royer all the way across for Grella. Numbers flooding forward for New York. Grella, the flick on the overlap for Kamar Lawrence in front for Ryan Phillips. And the Red Bulls have come back from a goal down to take the lead here in Atlanta. Fans are howling. This night fell apart 15 minutes from the end when they thought they were going to get an opening night win.
On a momentous afternoon in Minnesota as MLS arrives in the Twin Cities for the very first time. Minnesota United about to embark on a new adventure. Let it snow has been the mantra in Minnesota.
I'm not sure there's a single person in this stadium right now that would have it any other way. They're going to push numbers forward and ultimately look for Martinez getting in behind.
And that's exactly what he's done here. Martinez gives the visitors the perfect start. A change. Almiron has found all sorts of space again. Oh, and he's rifled it into the roof of the net. Oh, and they're through again here, and it's free. It just gets better and better for Atlanta. Molino against Khan, and Kevin Molino, as cool as you like, rolls it home once again for Atlanta. The Alba repelled only half away, and it's 4, and that might be that. Devastating front play from the South American stars for Atlanta United. Almiron has his second. As they've broken through here again, Atlanta, and the finish is made, and this is just getting out of hand for Minnesota. Atlanta in dreamland. Comes the cross and make that 6 for Atlanta.